Hi, today we welcome Chris Meyer, who is the Sales Director of Orchard Funding Limited. Hi Chris.
Morning Juan, how are you doing?
I'm not too bad, thank you.
Excellent.
Thanks for your time today.
Pleasure.
I've got a few questions for you because we've got a lot of accountants and solicitors asking about Orchard and what you guys do.
Yeah.
So if you could just tell me sort of how long have Orchard been going for now and what is it exactly that you do?
Yeah, sure. Orchard was set up in late 2009,
Okay.
and simplistically we provide a fee funding facility to two marketplaces, the accounting sector and the legal sector. And the fee funding facility is geared to them offering their clients a payment option to settle the fees that are due to the practice.
Okay, brilliant. Have you found the market quite competitive or?
It has been in fits and starts. There's a couple of other players in our marketplace, one of which is very large. They've had various internal changes and ownership changes which has made them competitive at times and then not at others. But generally speaking, there's not a great deal of activity on the marketing side for fee funding in both the accounting and the legal professions, or hasn't been certainly until now.
Okay, and what do you offer over those sort of bigger players that you were mentioning just now?
We're very much geared to providing a service, a quality service to our clients, which are the practice, and latterly their clients, their SMEs and their individuals that are paying their fees via our facility.
Okay.
We're very keen on making sure that what we have fits in nicely as another service into the credit control suite of services in that practice or that firm. We provide as much or as little training support in how to use it, how to approach clients with this facility as the practice requires. So we stand alone, if you like, in the market at the moment as the only provider that will sit in a practice and say to the credit control or the partners, these are effective ways of saying to your clients, this is fee funding, this is what it does, this is why we should perhaps use it or consider using it. Most other providers will have the facility, set it up, and walk away and leave the practice or the firm to their own devices on how to use it and how to put it in front of a client. And it's arguably the most important area of this service. How does the practice get the best from it when it's set up?
Right.
And that is getting it in front of the client and getting those fees paid. Businesses make money, but they've only got the money when it's in their account.
Okay.
They haven't got it when it's invoiced.
So do you guys provide the training for the accountants and solicitors to use this facility?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We train them. Our system is very simple. It's an online based system and there are two screens for the client. The client name and address details and then the agreement details.
Sure. Okay.
It takes 1 minute to set up a live credit agreement from start to finish. So we'll train the practice individually or en masse as to how to use the system. But we will also provide training, if they want it, on how to get the best from the Orchard facility. How do they approach clients with this as an idea for paying fees? How to deal with client objections when the practice perhaps has just taken internal standing orders and effectively the fees haven't risen in line with the work or the commitment that's been put to that client, and the client is using the practice to bankroll essentially their fee over what could be far more than a year. So we try and work with the practice as much as possible to get the best from what we've got and then obviously provide the best to their clients.
Okay. Could you explain to me, Chris, what the difference between an Orchard funding facility is and, say, factoring? A lot of people seem to put the two in the same basket, and you're saying that they're quite different.
Yeah, if I had £1 for every time somebody had said, well, you're just a factor, I'd be a rich man.
Okay.
Factors and discounters geared more in the main to the commercial sector, financing products and so on. They provide, in terms of factoring and discounting, they provide a percentage of the invoiced fee at a fixed point in time, and there are charges for setup and so on and so forth. We're not a factor, we're not a discounter.
Right, okay.
We're a relatively close cousin in that we are financing a receivable that is due, but we differ because we allow your client up to 12 months to repay the fee, 3, 6, 10 or 12 months. We provide you, the practice, the service provider, with 100% of that fee in 10 days.
Right.
So factors and discounters don't do any of that. We provide you with a system that is self-service, self-access. We provide all of the admin, the direct debit collections, reporting on those collections, the whole sphere of service around financing, collection and admin, we provide free of charge to the practice.
Brilliant. I mean, it sounds to me like it's an extra sort of suite per se to help the practice with cash flow a lot of the time.
Yeah. It's not necessarily geared at replacing other systems the practice use, like credit cards or standing orders and so on. It's just another facility that will suit some clients perhaps better than paying by credit card, or it will suit the practice better to put the client on Orchard rather than an internal standing order.
Okay.
Internal standing orders cost the practice money in terms of time commitment and how long the fee takes to be paid. If the fee is £1,200 and it's a 12-month standing order, £100 a month, by the time you get to the end of that year and got your £1,200 in, its real value has diminished somewhat. We'll give you the £1,200 in 10 days, in full,
Right.
with no quibble, no deductions, no charges.
I see. If I wanted to set up a facility with Orchard funding right now,
Yeah.
how long would it take?
Normally, we turn around a new application for a facility in between 24 and 48 hours.
Wow, so it's quite quick.
Very quick. We want to provide a top quality service from start to finish, whether it's just a phone conversation, an application to set up, some back office or administration, or some sorting out for you. But in order to set up a facility, there are two ways of doing it.
Okay.
You can either go onto our website and have a look and apply online, or probably more preferably from both sides of the fence, have a meeting with one of us for half an hour or an hour, get us in to show you how the facility works on the screen, show you a sample credit agreement application.
Sure.
We then need to put together an application pack, which is very simple. It is a small application form, who are you, where are you, copy of a recent set of practice accounts, driving licences for 1 or 2 partners at that practice,
Yep.
copy of a paying in slip as proof of your bank details, and a copy of a practicing certificate.
And that's it.
That's all we need from you. We then package that up and submit that to our internal auditor, our underwriter. He then come back normally within 24 hours and say, yes, Chris, XYZ and Co, £50,000 funding limit, fine. Confirm that approval to you as the practice, send you our trading agreements. Once we've got those back from you signed, we'll let you have the access codes to the system. So if you were to submit all of your info today, we get it approved just after Easter, which is obviously getting in the way a little bit of business, I hear a lot. You effectively would be approved on the system. You could put business on, for example, on the 11th of April, and we could be paying you cleared funds into your account on the 21st of April.
It sounds fantastic, Chris. I want to thank you for your time today, and I really appreciate you coming down. If accountants or solicitors want to contact you, what's the sort of best way? Is it through the website, or just give you guys a call? Or?
It's either or. I'm very happy to talk to anybody about our facility. We don't discriminate in the size of the practice, so a sole practitioner working in a spare room at home is equally as acceptable to us as a top 10 firm.
Okay.
We don't discriminate. So by all means, www.orchardfunding.co.uk.
Yep.
Give me a call in the office, or give me a call on the mobile. Very happy to make arrangements to visit, show you what we do, and talk you and walk you through the application process, and then walk you through how to use the system, how to get the best out of the system, not only for your benefit. The other important party here is the client, the guy
Sure.
that's got to pay the fee.
Sure.
He's asked you to do the work, he knows he's going to get a bill, he knows he's got to pay it, but he can't pay it. So we need to make two people happy. the practice and the practice client.
Sure.
And both are very important to us.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for your time. I'll put your contact details at the end of this video, so if anybody wants to contact you, which I'm sure they will, they can do.
Excellent.
Appreciate your time,
Thank
Chris.
you very much indeed. I
Take
appreciate
care.
it.
Bye now.